Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So this is gonna be a collective message. So whatever comes out comes out. I hope everyone is blessed and well. I actually want to start off with two affirmations I wrote, and I also wrote two Bible verses to go with it. So the first affirmation is I'm ready to level up, and the verse is going to be Psalm 27, verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a level path because of my foes. The second affirmation, I don't back down from the pursuit of my goals. The Bible verse that goes with this is from Revelation 14, verse 12. Here is here is the perseverance of the saints who keep the commandments of God and their faith in Jesus. Or whatever you subscribe to, but that's the message. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. Please and thank you. Messages for the collective. See me cheesing? Goofy. Um, okay, it says time for adventure. Turn waiting into living. Be spontaneous. Try new things. If not now, when? At the bottom, it says celebrate you. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself to a massage. Take time to enjoy your own company. Tell me more, spirit messages. Mirror, as within, so without. Have compassion for yourself and others. Everything is a reflection. When we change, everything changes. That up a little bit. That light was in my face. Ah, man. Tell me more. Something new is on its way to you. Loosen your grip to release and receive. At the bottom, it says, you are enough. You always have been. You always will be. Release attachment to relationships and achievements to feel worthy. So what's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. Maybe something. Wow, I just thought about the affirmations that I chose. At the bottom of my playing cards is the King of Spades. And that's the perfect energy to go with the affirmation I don't back down from the pursuit of my goals. I just noticed that. Tell me more. What message do you have for the collective? What seems to be the problem, if there is? What seems to be the problem, spirit? What seems? So, oh, it's too many cards. I don't want to take both of these. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm taking both of them. Ten of Ten of Hearts and the Two of Clubs came out. Well, the Two of Clubs, Ten of Hearts. This the order it came out. Um, so for somebody, this could have something to do with like popularity, social success. So maybe for somebody, I don't know if somebody deals with like shyness. Now I've heard this when I was younger, growing up. People say, "Oh, when you get older, that don't exist no more." But who are you to tell somebody what they feel on the inside or their own proclivities, inclinations? For somebody, it could be something with that. Like if you are somebody who is meant to be in front of a lot of people, meant to connect with a lot of people, or is your purpose, this is your north node. It could be something with having conversation, having like more like of a one-on-one with people. But for somebody, this could be an argument. I don't know if somebody was arguing with somebody. I don't know if this is like sharing ideas. Maybe it was like conflicting ideas or something. Now, also, this could be another way I could see this. This could be somebody maybe wanting somebody to engage in arguments. I just watched another reader say something about somebody wanting to engage someone, to provoke someone. This could also just be Like if this is relationships for somebody, maybe now would just be like good to be in the talking stages. If you were trying to move into something more deeper or take something to like a higher level, maybe something about being friends first. It could be something about, there could be conversation about some type of doors opening for somebody. So I don't know if this is something that you're doing or it's something, energies around you. It could be conversations about that. Some type of doors opening for someone. Social success. I'm also getting, because we are in a Mercury retrograde. So it could be something about, I guess, being mindful of your thoughts. Our thoughts can turn into things. I mean, obviously, your thoughts turn into words, because you're gonna say something. But those things, like your thoughts and your words, actually turn into things. So if it's like somebody in the past that you don't want to be bothered with, and for some reason somebody just pops up in your head, maybe be mindful of that. I mean, I can't tell you not to have a thought, but maybe be mindful. It's like if you constantly think about something, then maybe it will pop up for somebody. Because I'm getting that too. Like, it could be something with somebody thinking about somebody from their past or something, and then somebody just pops right up. Doesn't have to be a bad thing, though. I'm just saying, if you don't want to see a particular person, be mindful. What else I'm getting? Now, also, it could be something with how somebody speaks, like pouring love. I said this in my last reading, pouring love into what you say. Maybe somebody's been looking for their purpose, trying to find out or figure out what their purpose is and like what their calling is. It could be something about that too. Maybe somebody's been doing research, reading books. I don't know. Now, it could be a conversation. Maybe somebody wanted to have a conversation or this happened. It could be a conversation about a party, event coming up for somebody. I don't know what kind of event it is. If it's a party or like a convention, a concert, it could be something about that. Tell me more, Spirit. I do not like how that flipped. I'm getting another one. The Joker flipped out. So I do feel like for somebody. Okay, so this could also be a conversation about like an opportunity for prosperity for somebody, or something with family, spending time with family. That could have been like a conversation or argument, but it could have been a conversation also, like spending time with the people that you love. But it could also be something about, somebody's happiness, what makes them happy, where they feel like their happiness lies, where it is. But the Joker came out, so this could just be saying that, I don't know. I said this in my last reading too. Okay, so future wait for you is on. It could be something about that too. Somebody waiting for their happiness or waiting for something. Opportunity to build their own family. And it doesn't have to necessarily be children, although a lot of people, when you build a family, you want to have children, but obviously some people in the world can have children, or depending on what type of relationship you have, maybe that's not an option unless you do other things like adoptions. Anyway, for somebody, it could be something like that. Maybe somebody's waiting to start their own family. Also, I don't see that why that would be a problem. Now, I could see if it's like somebody's in a situation where they can't obviously produce children with a person. So it's like, well, this is what I want, for myself. And I feel like you should have that. That could be for somebody. Anyway, with this Joker, I feel like it's saying that you will have the opportunities to do what you want to do when you want to do it, whether that's the finances or just being able to rub shoulders with certain people. Now, it could be something about somebody wanting to make a gesture towards somebody. Somebody could also be like a jack of all trades. Like any environment you go in, you just acclimate to it. You adapt. And I'm not saying adapt in a way where you conform. I'm saying adapt in a way where it's more like, I want to say like malleable, or your energy just permeates every environment that it enters. Tell me more, Spirit. Who won with this Joker? Because I don't like how it flipped out. Okay, so yeah, it could be something about popularity. Somebody could just be very charming also. Now it could be, like I said earlier, opportunity, but this could be an opportunity to, it could be an opportunity for a few things. Soul searching, but also this could be like leaving a situation to go towards something else. I believe I just said that. This could be like an opportunity to leave something to go to something else. I don't know if this was a situation that made somebody not feel like their best self, something that could have been painful that somebody could be walking away from, or just a situation where, it's not fruitful for a person. And maybe somebody wants to bear fruit. I don't know. It could be something about a missed opportunity too. So maybe somebody needs to walk away from something. Not saying something about social success. It could be something about that also. There could be something coming up for somebody. Or this is just something that's already inside of you, where you have the charm, you could be a loving person. Because it could be something about, you know, what love can do. Because, in the world, we see a lot of hateful stuff these days, or things that are not really. And a lot of people like to hide behind religion and all this other stuff, and they be the biggest demons. But it could be something about the power of love also for somebody. Tell me more, Spirit. How this card flip? I'm going to take it because how it stood up in the deck. Seven of Spades flipped out. So I feel like Spirit is saying have faith. I don't know. Maybe somebody does spiritual work, or somebody's been having like spiritual experiences for somebody. And when I was saying that, I also was getting, maybe it's something about magic. The magic is within you. This could be talking about transmuting energy or something like that. Or what's another word for transmutation? Alchemizing something. I don't know if somebody was dealing with like bullies or something, or it's like groups of people. It could be something about groups also. But this could just be like, a conversation, like I said, somebody talking to different groups of people. I don't know. But I do feel like Spirit is saying make sure you're having faith, but also stand up for yourself and what you believe in. Have boundaries with people. Somebody could be good with their hands. Tell me more. Action should they take? I guess this deck tired. I don't want to shuffle. Come on now. Why does it do this? My goodness. Whatever You Want by Meek and Chris Brown and Ty Dolla. Is it Ty Dolla Sign? I don't know. Is on. Yeah, I feel like if you need to forgive yourself and other people, I would say do that. I'm not gonna tell you how to forgive or when to forgive. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But that's what I'm saying. For somebody, it could be something about forgiveness, either forgiving yourself or somebody else outside of yourself. There's something about it. Also, making sure you have an open mind. Also, I don't know if it's something about children. Somebody need to listen to their children or children around them. There's something about it. You know, if you don't have your own children, it could be something about listening to the children around you or the children that you may come across. Maybe it's a message. Huh. It could be something about sacrificing something too. It could be something about that. Or if somebody's single, this could be a single man. Somebody could be single. Maybe this is somebody looking at somebody. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Come on, cards. Shit. Getting on my nerves. Tell me more. Oh, hell no. I know they did not just fall over like that. Why are they playing with me like this? It's definitely something about money. 3 diamonds came out. 10 of diamonds, jack of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. So this could be something that somebody's been working on for a long time. I don't know if somebody's into sales, real estate, something like that. Property. Or somebody just creative. Somebody could be some type of salesman. I don't know. But this could be like somebody that has been working on something for a long time. Not said somebody could be like a single man. Doesn't have to be a man, but it could be. Or this is a child, something with a child. But I feel like this is talking about an opportunity. Somebody's been trying to manifest money. I don't know. I said this in my last reading too. I don't know if somebody's been playing a lottery or something for somebody. But I feel like if I'm not gonna say don't play the lottery because if you feel like you're gonna win, then go for it. But for somebody, this could be like praying for an opportunity or praying for money, and it's like, well, the money's not gonna just show up because I'm guilty of that. I'm like, dang, just pop up. But I feel like the universe actually will provide opportunity for you to be able to build wealth. It could be something with that also for somebody. But I'm not taking all these. The cards flipped out like that. On my damn nerves. Tell me more. Maybe I should have took them. That could be for somebody. Maybe somebody was hoping. Somebody's trying to come into a lot of money. I don't know. Somebody been thinking about doing shady stuff for money. I don't know. Or somebody's like a salesman or something. Salesman, saleswoman. These cards about to piss me off. Spirit. I think I'm gonna just stop with this deck. Cause why? My goodness. It could be something about writing something down and making a plan for somebody. Now, I was saying something earlier about maybe somebody was dealing with bullies because I don't like making my readings always a negative thing. Because, who wants to hear that? Like we don't got enough problems already. But it could be something about that. Like I don't know, somebody stalking, doing something with mirrors. Matter of fact, the second oracle that came out was mirror, as within, so without. Have compassion for yourself and others. Everything is a reflection. When we change, everything changes. Okay, so it could be something about mirrors also. Like actually mirroring a person, but mirrors. It could be something with mirrors. So I don't know if that's like wow. I pull these cards and then I totally just be rambling and forget what done came out already. Cause I remember saying walking away from something to go to something new and some type of door opening. The third oracle card that came out is something new is on its way. Loosen your grip to release and receive. I don't know how I be doing that. And it be right in my face. Right in my face. So I feel like I'm on point then. But it could be something about that. Maybe somebody wants to delay somebody's progress or success or something like that. It could be somebody outside of yourself. Maybe somebody's jealous, upset. This could be sadness too. Somebody could be experiencing sadness, or this is what somebody wanted for somebody. Now, maybe it's something with ideas also. It could be something with ideas. Like I said earlier, making some type of plan. It's something about it. Tell me more, Spirit. I don't know, something with somebody's health. Somebody been working on their health. It could be something about a harsh truth also. Tell me more. This card's getting on my nerves now. It's like they don't want to shuffle. It just means this deck is tired. It said you use me too much. Get somebody else to do it. I feel like that's what this deck is telling me. Just give me an outcome, please. Possible outcome. Come on now. And I don't like licking my thumbs. Not doing that. That's why I'm shuffling my cards. Maybe on my own time. I'm not doing that. I might ask somebody to shuffle them one day. I'm gonna shuffle spit. Spirit, can I get a possible outcome, please? And thank you. It could be something about writing your ideas down. But I feel like maybe you could also be feeling like, well, I hope I don't be delayed or something's not delayed or something. It's something about it. Or this is like something with somebody's creativity. Maybe somebody's a writer. I don't know. Maybe somebody's been experiencing writer's block or something. It could be something about, allowing yourself to feel how you feel in a moment. Like if you do feel sadness, it could be something about, allowing yourself to experience that emotion, but don't stay there, you know? Two cards flipped out. I'm taking them because who got time for that? The Queen of Clubs and the Nine of Diamonds. So somebody might have to cut cords with somebody, or this is what's going to happen. Somebody's going to end up cutting cords with somebody. So for somebody, this could actually be like somebody breaking up with somebody. I don't know. Doesn't have to be romantic, but who else would you break up with? I mean, it could be a breakup unless somebody's like, I don't know. I guess you could break up with a friend, but it looks like somebody's like cutting cords and going towards being independent, being single. So I don't know. I mean, it don't even have to be romantic. This could be a family dynamic, a social circle. This could be like somebody just choosing to be solo dolo for the time being, or somebody's intuition is telling them something. This could be something intuitive also, mastering something. Either this is intuitive or intellectual. Being a man or woman of your word, but this could be, like I said earlier, writing your ideas down. For somebody, this could be something with business. Also, something with discernment. I feel like somebody is going to start using their discernment more. The Queen of Diamonds, Nine of, uh, I said that wrong. Queen of Clubs, Nine of Diamonds. I feel like somebody's definitely going to start using their discernment a lot more when it comes to people. So it's going to be not only what you perceive with your eyes, but what you feel intuitively. Tell me more, Spirit. Damn, 23 minutes. What's going on with the collective? Two of spades. Two of spades. Why do I do this all the time? Two of wands at the bottom. Tell me more. What's going on with the collective? Here, now, and later. What's going on? Oh, so somebody definitely has been loving on themselves. You've been loving on yourself, having an open heart. I feel for somebody. Also, I said something about somebody using a discernment. So you definitely been using your intuition, or at least tapping into it. Maybe you've been feeling stuff, not knowing how you know what you know or why you feel what you feel, but I feel like it's accurate. For somebody, I don't know if this is like a new relationship for somebody. For somebody, it could be like a new relationship. It could be something about a love affair somebody was having. I don't know. Take it how it relates to you, to your situation. However it relates to you. Now it could be something about some type of wish being fulfilled, but I feel like this could be coming from whatever you deem as your higher source, God, the universe, whatever, whoever or whatever, the great spirit, the great brain, whatever you subscribe to. It could be something about that. It's giving like the Holy Grail. Wait a minute, wasn't that one of my what was it? Here is the perseverance of the saints who keep the commandments of God and their faith in Jesus. It could be something with that. Tell me more, unless you Muslim or something else. I don't know. This could be something about truth. Definitely something with intuition. I feel like you could be making progress. Maybe somebody's been sensing somebody from the other side around them, like a past or loved one. It's something about intuition, but I feel like it's something that somebody's been sensing. I don't know if this is like a spirit, your spirit guides, or this is like actually somebody that passed on. Someone can be feeling somebody around them or something like that. It's something like that. Tell me more, spirit. And it could be something about doing something from your heart, but making sure it serves your best interest. Tell me more. Messages for the collective. Yeah, somebody loving on themselves. I just said maybe somebody it was like a love affair or something. Or this is a spiritual connection with somebody. Somebody can have a spiritual connection with somebody. Is what I'm getting. I said something about like jealousy, envy earlier. It's something with that too. But we're not gonna give too much energy to it. But it could be something with that also. Like somebody around you that's envious, jealous, for whatever reason. I don't know. But it could be something about somebody that has options also. It's definitely something about the spirit. I don't know. This is like a passed on grandmother, mother, or whoever it is for somebody. It could be a man. I don't know, a child. It could be something about. Oh wow. So I do feel like somebody is. It could be a divine masculine around somebody. Unless this is like a husband. If you're married or something. I feel like maybe somebody would be like a good spouse, a good husband. Or this is a leader. Somebody could be a good leader also. Yeah. It's almost like getting like creating something, stable for yourself. Planning, organizing, being disciplined, you know, um, but also willing to put in the work. I feel like this somebody outside of yourself though. But this could be you too also collective. Cause I say something about earlier? Oh, I ain't even see this King of Diamonds behind this Nine of Diamonds. I ain't even see that. Queen of Clubs, King of Diamonds, Nine of Diamonds. I didn't even see that. Somebody's meant to be a CEO, a boss, a business owner. Mm-hmm. This could be somebody in your energy also. What Thea Vidal? I was watching one of her comedy specials, like I think last week, and she said something about how women love when men call themselves daddy. He said, "Sit on daddy lap." It could be something about that. Somebody. It could be somebody around you in that energy. Anyway, tell me more, Spirit. That's what it's given. Residuals by Chris Brown is on. It just came on. I feel like luck is on your side, but maybe somebody's waiting for something to I don't know. I said opportunity earlier, or something happening organically, naturally. This could just be talking about the time that it takes for something to occur or to happen. Whether this is a breakthrough or somebody's business flourishing, or this is building a family for yourself. Whatever it is for you, it could be something about, things needing to take things needing to have its own proper place in time, in order, in a situation. This could be talking about somebody's luck too, though. Feeling lucky. It looked like it wanted to fall in the reverse, but I'm not taking it. Tell me more, Spirit. Judgment. Did I say something about purpose earlier? I did. This could be somebody answering their calling or asking themselves, what am I being called to, and how can I incorporate and integrate everything I've learned on my journey thus far into the next juncture in my life. But also letting things that hold you back or keep you feeling shackled or bound, letting that shit go. I feel like the chains has already been broken. It's like it's just a matter of realizing it and dropping it. If you ever felt like you were stuck or bound in a situation, it could be something about prayer also, but making sure you're open to listen and receive the messages that you get. Whether this is, you see something, you hear something, or you're feeling something, being open to the messages that you're receiving and paying attention also. It could be something about that. Like asking for a sign, but making sure you're paying attention to the sign. Something about that. Or somebody's been praying for something. I don't know if somebody needs to atone for something. I don't know. Tell me more. Okay. Nine of Cups falling right underneath the Ace of Cups. Definitely self love. You've been loving on yourself. Keep loving on yourself. But make sure you're showing gratitude also. Even if you somebody that don't have a whole lot as far as material, even if it's connections, still showing gratitude for whatever it is that you do have. The law of relativity states that no matter where you are in life, someone somewhere is worse off. So it's always something to be grateful for. There's something about showing gratitude, but continuing to love on yourself. I feel like this is a masculine energy. I feel like I'm talking to both masculine and feminine. But it could be something with a masculine. This could be two people loving on themselves. So when you come into a union with a person, it's like, well, I love myself, you love yourself. So what can we build from here or create with each other? And it doesn't have to be romantic. Like I said, this could be something, it could be a spiritual connection with somebody. Sometimes it might be romantic, sometimes it might not be. I don't know. Only you would know your own experience. And it could be something about feeling depleted, or this is what somebody wants to do to somebody, like have somebody feeling depleted. It's giving energy, vampire energy. Now, this going back to what we said earlier about releasing. I think that was in the, was that Revelation? No, it wasn't Revelation. That was in an Oracle card. It says, something new is on its way to you. Loosen your grip to release and receive. So it could be something about that too. Now, I said something about a wish being fulfilled. Definitely something about that also, but maybe it's like making room for what you asked for. Unless we being hoarders over here, you know what I mean? It could be something about that, releasing something. I don't know if this is a person. Now, for somebody, this could be like the cycle of life. Like you let somebody go, you had to put somebody to rest. But for somebody, it could be like a new addition to the family also. It could be something with that. Tell me more. But again, like I said, somebody wanting to, but you also, I mean, it's not gonna resonate with everybody, but it could be jealous, envious people around you, and somebody wanting to drain you some type of way, like energy vampires, people who don't stop at nothing until something comes around and happens to them, and then they had their lip hanging, but they didn't care when they were showing disregard for somebody else's well-being. You know, that's how it be sometimes. Cause I'm getting that real strong, but I don't want to put too much energy to it. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me more. Oh, it came out before I started shuffling. The five of swords was at the bottom of the deck. It was at the bottom, and I shuffled all the cards, and it just came and it flipped out. It came out when I was saying that it's people that won't stop at nothing. They will do anything to achieve what they want to achieve. Yeah, this is. Somebody's real sneaky. It could be somebody who it could be something about being confused also though. So maybe somebody needing to see through an illusion. Now for somebody this could just be like, not feeling like you're good enough, not feeling like wouldn't that one of the oracles too? Or no, they ain't come out. No, they ain't come out. Somebody could be worried about money or just abundance. Abundance is not always money, how we like to believe or say. Sometimes it could just be the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. That's abundance. You can have an abundance of energy. But most of the time when we're saying abundance, it could be talking about, finances. That could be for somebody. I feel like you shouldn't really put too much attention to it, which you don't have. Show gratitude because abundance is your birthright. It's something about that. Now, I don't know if somebody's been feeling embarrassed, or just feeling real defeated. This could also be like walking away from drama, conflict. Like I was saying, how I felt earlier. Um, Hold on, because that was the affirmation. The second affirmation: I don't back down from the pursuit of my goals. And Kendrick Lamar and Cesar Luther is on. It could be something about that. Yeah. So I feel like you could be persevering, or this is like you needing to be persevering, not stopping. I mean, obviously, if you need to get some rest or take a break, you need to do that. But as far as giving up, I would say don't give up on yourself or what you've been trying to create and build for yourself. If this is just talking about your stability, a good life for yourself, being disciplined, it could be like not giving up because it could just be showing like maybe somebody has been feeling defeated, confused, also. I don't know. Maybe somebody feel like it's too much. Somebody got like too much on their hands, too many options. I don't know what to choose for myself. Choose what feels best for you. Or something about somebody feelings being hurt. Somebody feelings got hurt. Something about it. Feeling shame, guilt. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Cups at the bottom with the Devil card. Somebody's definitely a karmic. And the King of Swords. Yeah, somebody could be very dangerous. Ooh, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I was feeling it. And the Queen of Wands. And the Three of Cups. Somebody's been projecting onto somebody. Somebody's definitely been doing like projections, stalking somebody. This could be somebody that's very intelligent, but they could use their intelligence for negativity. Queen of Cups and the Devil, though, this could be somebody, unless somebody's doing black magic or something on the Queen of Cups, this could be a Queen of Cups that's uh, a karmic, like not learning from experience, not learning from lessons. That's all that really means when we say that word. Somebody that just don't want to learn, just want to keep doing what they doing. Now, this could just say that also somebody has a strong desire for something or someone. King of Swords, Devil, Queen of Cups. No, I'm gonna go with what I feel. That's what I feel. It could be more than one person too. I don't know. I don't got time. Tell me more, Spirit. Messages for the collective. So it could be something about your mental peace. I don't know if it's conversation about you being, somebody that is isolated. It could be conversation about that, or that's what somebody was wanting to do, make you feel isolated, or feeling like something's too much. It's from every direction. I don't know what to do. I'm being attacked from every direction. But it could be something about mental peace also, or being strong mentally. Mm-hmm. I know what I was feeling earlier when I said I wasn't giving too much attention to it. Yeah, it definitely could be something like that, though. Like feeling like you're being attacked from every angle or something like that. Or something just feel like it's too much. I don't know. Tell me more. Well, I feel like this is a conversation that you're not aware of. But like I said, this could be talking about your mental strength. This also could be well, obviously your mental strength, having an equilibrium. So you could be somebody that's very balanced mentally. But this also could be I wouldn't say self-care, reflection, reflecting, doing you. This could be talking. This could be people saying, somebody need to do them, do their own thing, or something like that. Maybe somebody had their heartstrings played with at one point, or somebody wanted to play with somebody's feelings or emotions, something like that. And this energy, it keep coming out. Somebody wanting to take a leap of faith. So what I said earlier, maybe somebody was did I say something about being shy or nervous or something? I said something like that. It could be something about that. Or somebody just feeling like, I don't know, um, you gotta start from somewhere. Like if this is starting something new, you gotta start somewhere for somebody. But just know that, if you're going towards where you're being called, that everything will be okay. Like whatever you subscribe to, God, the universe, it will catch you when you fall. As long as you're putting in the work to go towards what it is that you want to do for yourself. I don't know. For somebody, this could be taking a trip somewhere. Maybe somebody been thinking about it and been asking themselves, is it time for me to go take a trip somewhere? Chris Brown Go Crazy is on, or this is just taking a leap of faith. I don't know if this is a conversation, like I said earlier. Or I said something about transmuting energy too. It could be something with that. I also said something about somebody in the spirit realm and somebody being laid to rest. So I don't know. This could be a spirit also, like somebody that passed on. Could be trying to, well, not trying. This could be a spirit that has been planning their next lifetime out, what they want to do, who they gonna be. It's something about it. Tell me more. Oh, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom with the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this is like talking about pressing forward, not giving up on yourself, or not giving up. Tell me more. I feel like somebody could be innocent too in the situation. You could be an innocent person. Not saying you ain't never did nothing, but what I'm seeing in this situation, you look like you have a pure heart. Somebody that's innocent. Like if you got somebody coming up at you, coming at your neck, in that situation, I would say that you were an innocent person. And the death card came out. So definitely transmuting energy. I know I said that earlier. That's what I was feeling. Definitely transmuting energy, but also knowing that you're going to hit your mark. That's it. Did I say something about magic earlier? I think I did. But somebody, this could just be, a ego death. Somebody going through an ascension. This could be ascension also. Yeah, the death right underneath judgment. This is like a ascension, rebirth. So it could be something about feeling renewed, rejuvenated. I don't know. Maybe somebody need to go on vacation or something like that. I don't know if this is a married couple. Go on a honeymoon, go to a spa, do something because it could be something about feeling rejuvenated also. And I'm hearing Lil Mo brand new. It's something about it. Unless somebody about to be a new dad, a new mom, it's something with it. Yeah, I knew what I was feeling though. I said somebody was sneaky. Somebody could be like spying on somebody, trying to take something from somebody that don't belong to them. That's what this is giving me. It's somebody around you, real sneaky, a snake, want to take something that don't belong to them. Somebody could be a liar also. So maybe somebody's coming towards you with something that's not true, a lie. So be mindful of that. Whether this is an idea that you have that you've been working on, a creative project, if it's money, something of value, anything that's valuable, be mindful of that. Because it could be somebody around you that's like plotting, want to take something. Very sneaky, a liar. But I feel like this is also saying, make sure that you're remaining positive also, not allowing negative thought and beliefs to have a foothold in your life and your experience. Try to be positive as far as how you think, how you speak. Also, like I said earlier, keeping your moves to yourself, what you got going on, until it's ready to be seen by other people or experienced or consumed. Make sure you're keeping it to yourself. Yeah, because this could be multiple sources of income for somebody. It could be multiple sources of income. Or like I said, something that you created. And it could be something that's real good also. Like maybe you just create good stuff. Or what you do is just really good. You could be very talented. For somebody, I said something about property earlier. For somebody, it could be that, you know? But this could be like being on the fence about something. Tell me more. 48. Three cards flipped out. I am not taking these. Three of Cups, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords. Yeah, it could be more than one person projecting onto somebody. Somebody could have been celebrating too. That what they were projecting onto somebody to feel sad, heartbroken, feeling stagnant and delayed. It could be something about that. Somebody outside of yourself could have wanted that for somebody. But I feel like it could be something about a foundation, having like a brick and mortar. I said a business idea. This could be somebody outside of yourself also, because I said maybe like two people coming together for something. This could be like somebody else could have an idea for a business, or this is like potential for something, having potential. Now I would say use your discernment on that. Sometimes potential is not enough, but it could be something about having potential. Shit, maybe this is a potential thief. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm just saying. Ain't calling no signs out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. I want to say Capricorn. I said Capricorn. Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius. Now the only majors I see is the Emperor and the Death card. Oh, Death card, Judgment, heavy Scorpio energy, and the Fool card. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Emperor, Wheel of Fortune. So maybe fixed signs too. Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Heavy Scorpio. Tell me more. Empress at the bottom with the oh, this is somebody about to be in a new relationship or connection with somebody, business partners. I don't know. Take it how it relates to you. It could be all the above. A lot of times when I do my readings, from the time I say it be playing out. It can play out from here to next year, but it also could be all the above. Also, I do feel like maybe it's something about writing your ideas down, making a plan. Something about planning, writing your ideas down. And I said something about two people mirroring each other. It's something about that too. I feel like I'm gonna say what I feel. I feel like somebody could be stalking somebody. Now I said something earlier about if you do have like heavy emotions, sadness, anger, grief, allow yourself to feel that. And if you gotta cry, cry. Because it could be something with somebody's emotions. Maybe somebody needs to have a good cry or scream. I don't know. Put your face into a pillow and scream if you feel like you have to. Now, don't scream too hard, and you feel like something popped in your brain. But if you feel like you gotta scream, you scream. It could be something about that. Yeah. Or maybe somebody need to tell somebody something, but maybe it's not easy. But maybe somebody needs to. I don't know. Tell me more. I really feel like it's like write your ideas down. Why these cards gotta play in my face like this? Come on now. So I can get this over with. Please and thank you. It's getting on my nerves. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Magician. So if it is okay, so I'm getting a couple things. I feel like it's something about showing your skills and knowing that whatever you do is already well received by people. So if somebody's been trying to distort how you look, how you appear to other people, I feel like you could already come off as, or not come off, but people could already see you maybe as talented and you could be well received by people already for somebody. But I feel like it's something about making sure you're ready also when you decide to do whatever this is, whether this is looking for a job. I mean, make sure you're presentable. If this is somebody interested in you, make sure you're ready before you decide to approach someone and not still feel like I'm not ready. Well, I don't know if I want to say that because, sometimes we do that and we hold ourselves back because we so nervous or unsure, or because it could be something with that too, like being unsure. But I would say if you have a product or it's something that you are presenting as far as work related ideas, make sure you're prepared, because you don't want to have an experience where you felt like you was ready, but you really wasn't, or you felt like you were skilled enough, but you really wasn't, or talented enough, but you needed to maybe sharpen your skills a little bit more. It could be something with that. I'm also getting knowing that you are very powerful and wise, and you have the talent, the skill, and the resources at your fingertips to make things happen for yourself. That's what I really feel like this is saying. Somebody can have talent, resources, skill, the willpower to make things happen is at your fingertips. I guess it's more about knowing that you can do it. Tell me more. What's the and make sure you continue to love on yourself. And you know what else I want to say? Make sure you also are somebody who gives. I'm not gonna say just give because you got something. I would say feel when you feel inspired to do it. That doesn't mean allow yourself to be depleted. Don't deplete yourself, but sometimes we have to give to receive. It could be something about that too. Giving to other people to keep that energy circulating. Yeah, this could be something about for somebody this could be time management, making sure you're giving everything the proper attention. Like if you have multiple things going on at the same time, having a balance between that. So this could be work for somebody. This could be spending time with your family. This could be different things that you've been working on and creating to give to the public. Making sure you're giving everything its proper attention or managing your time. There's something with that being balanced also, or balancing something out. It needs to be some type of balance. That's what I'm getting. Let me get an oracle. We're gonna close it because I've just been rambling. My throat's starting to feel dry. Tell me more, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Messages for the collective. Mischief. I know what I be feeling. I know what I be feeling. At the bottom, ritual. I know what the hell I be feeling. Mischief. Somebody around you sneaky. But it could be something with it could be this could be just for you too. Saying that you gotta know how to move sometime. Sometimes you gotta be incognito. Sometimes you gotta know how to be like move under the radar. That could be for somebody. Also, mischief talks about knowing how to play a trick or two yourself. You know? Not that you're trying to be malicious. It could just be like maybe you gotta play a trick yourself to get what you want or to make things happen for yourself. It's something about that. But I do feel like that's pertaining to somebody else also. I feel like it's both. Somebody around you also sneaky with mischief coming out. You know what the hell I be feeling? Cause I be trying to stay away from certain stuff, but I can't help it if it comes out. But it could be something about, like I said, I'm not taking both of these. I don't like how they flipped out. I should have took them. But I'm not. I don't know why these cards give me a hard time. My goodness. Two cards flipped over again. Why, Jesus? Why? Irritating me. It's getting on my nerves. Can I get a card, please? Thank you. Damn. Somebody could be a high priestess. Let me read, cause I don't know all the, I can't just say, damn. What does this mean? Okay. Yeah, or be clever. Maybe you have to be clever. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe somebody needs to be clever. It says Samhain isn't just about dark energy. Loved ones who have passed, and things that go bump in the night. There's a fun and playful aspect to Samhain as well. A bit of naughtiness, and a touch of cunning. There's an element of mischief to the night of Samhain. Trick or treating isn't just about candy. The trick comes from an ancient Samhain tradition when villagers would disguise themselves in animal skins and scare away the demons, ghouls, and goblins that were free to roam the earth for one night every year. Other, often playing cruel tricks on humans. We humans are clever though. We have found a way to keep the goblins at bay. Not all tricks are fun, however. at least not all to all involved. Tricks and mischief can be mean-spirited and cruel at times. One must keep One must keep a lookout for those who find fun at the expense of others. Pulling mischief can mean a need to adopt a smarter approach to your situation. You may need to get creative to get what you want. This could be somebody outside of yourself too. You may even have to play a trick or two to get the outcome you desire. Be open minded about how you overcome your challenges and, if possible, approach your situation with a bit of fun. Problems are serious, but that doesn't mean a bit of silliness can't help can help you see it in a new way. Did I say something about laughing? I don't know. Anyway, it could be something about that too. Volver of Cedar. Volver of Cedar. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies toward what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greatest good. Well, that has been a message collective. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know, and I will see you all in the next one.